Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Woodcast. Today I have with me my guest, Mr. Shekhar. Mr. Shekhar, how are you?
I'm very good, bro. How are you?
I'm good as well. How's the market been for you?
Market is everyone is saying market is slack. Okay, but for me, I would tell you what I was doing in last couple of weeks. We had two listing, both of them are sold. Okay, and we have offer accepted for two properties. So
That's
market
good news.
is slow, but for me it's not slow. I'm actually busy.
Part of it is also who you ask, right? Sometimes I see people ask other realtors like, how's the market? And they tell you it's slow, but most of the time it's slow for them. But if you ask someone who's busy, who has lots of clients, even in a slow market, they will always tell you it's not a slow market, right? It's been
I
good.
think the situation is, I'm not bragging, but the overall the market is slack. That's the fact, right? If you go to the statistics, market is not like, that's not really good one in terms of real estate transaction. But my case is, I would say it's a case specific. My client was waiting, somebody, we found a lucky client who were able to buy the property we had listed, and another client who had to sell and we had to buy. At the same time, when we got the good buyer, then we have another property, secured for him, good price, clients are happy, we're happy. So that's what I would say.
So people are moving in these days as well, right?
My opinion, there are two kind of buyers. Some people, like I mentioned, who need to sell and buy. They have their some plan, right, and they have to do that within a certain time frame. But there are other people, they are coming into the market. They are the investor. They are looking for the deals, and they can see how to find the deals. I think that's really important. And as an agent, it's your job and my job to find that deal and present it to the right client. Okay, even if you have the best deal in town, but if you present to the someone who cannot afford, or they are always skeptical, it's the right time. Some people I know, in the real estate, we meet a lot of clients, various type of clients. Some people, they are skeptical, is it the right time? It might go down. Right, there's a mindset is always there. I'm not blaming those people, but that's commonly, that comes as an attitude. If you have attitude of procrastination, you're always doing that. This thing you can overcome by talking to the right agent, who can give you the proper information. Okay, who can give you the proper calculation, or how much would be your payment, how much would be your cash flows, all those details.
People always talk about right time to buy, but right time to buy, it's usually about money. But what they don't understand is that there are other reasons that people buy and sell. It's not just money, right? Let's talk about those other reasons why people move, or why they sell their properties, or why they buy another property.
Exactly. And another reason, I would say here is, people always want money. Right? They want to make money. But not all the investment will give you money. Like I mentioned to one of my client, he need to upsize because he had only one bedroom. His son is growing. Now he need 2 bedroom. So regardless of the market, regardless of the market trend, he has to upsize. He has to sell his existing property and he has to buy the other big properties. So those situations, and there are a lot of those situations. So that keeps rolling the real estate transaction.
And also, I personally believe, like, if you're looking to upsize, I think a downshifting market is the best period instead of going in the upshifting market, right? When the prices are coming down, you can sell your property, and then there are so many good deals ahead. I feel like it's less stressful. If the market is going up at the same time, right? You sell your property, now you're worried about buying another property, but there are no properties in the market, right? Everyone is putting multiple offers in, so that's very stressful for sellers as well, right?
That's true. I can give you two perspectives. Back in when market was super high, we did that kind of transaction. Our client, he had to sell and he had to buy. He was upsizing. He had a townhouse listed and he wanted to buy the detached house. That time was very stressful for us because you can sell it right away, but you're not sure you get the right property for the client.
Exactly.
It's very stressful.
But in a downshifting market, you're pretty sure that you can
we're
try your
still-
offer.
Yeah, that time we're still able to do that transaction. Client, he sold, in a good profit of the townhouse. He made around 400,000 during 4 years, right? And he bought the detached house. He is happy. things went through, but it was stressful for the client and for us as well. But this particular transaction I just mentioned, it was definitely stressful because the crucial factor is the date. The date you move out from the house,
Exactly.
and you need to line up that date he can move in.
Yeah.
Right, and the transaction itself, you get the money from one property and you have to put that money to another property. But this one, how I did is we're working both sides parallelly. When we're selling, we're looking the property at the same time, right? Getting the offers, we're putting the offer at the same time. So right now it worked, very good way, and I would say. We both are in, all of us are in real estate. We know the worth of the property at any given date.
Yeah.
The market will decide differently. The buyer, seller,
It's not the
situation
seller
would decide differently, right?
Yeah.
But we know, given the statistics, we know what is exact worth of the property. We can tell. But what we say the worth of the property would not be the transaction of the property. Transaction, the many factors will affect.
Exactly.
Right? From my opinion, my client, he sold the property around 5 to 10,000 less, but he saved 20 to 25,000 when he was buying.
Yeah.
So this is a win-win.
But at the same time, as they say, the sellers don't decide the price of the property, the buyers do, right? The price of the property depends on what the buyer is willing to pay for that property. It doesn't matter, what the seller wants. Seller could be wanting anything, but what are the buyers willing to pay for that property? That's what matters.
Exactly, that's what I was saying. The worth of the property and the exact transaction of the property, they're two different things, right? But when you actually do the transaction, that sets the benchmark price of the property.
Exactly.
Right. So today, let's say this laptop is cost, let's say like $1,500, right? I would say based on the market value, everything. But if somebody comes and pays me $2,000, that says the price of this laptop is $2,000.
Exactly. And that's what happens in a hot market, right? People go in, they put in offers above asking, and they set a new benchmark prices for the property, right?
Correct.
And then it's stressful for buyers as well. As opposed to today, you don't have to put cash offers, you can put in subject offers, you can have subject for 7 days, 8 days, you can do your financing, you can do your inspection, or your appraisal as well. It's not as stressful as it is to, upsize or downsize in a hot market.
One question to you, how you are, how many questions you are getting from your clients in terms of interest rate? People say, interest is going up, I can't buy.
That's the major. So what people are concerned about right now, they know what their payments are, but they want to know how long will it be the same? When will it start coming down? And to be honest, nobody can predict that, right? So right now, most people are going for 3-year fixed rates, which are a bit low than the variable, right? So that's the best bet right now, according to me.
Yeah, but what I always tell my client is, when should I buy? When should I buy? My always, there's only one answer: when you can afford to buy.
Exactly.
Everything depends on your affordability. How much money you make, how much money you have to pay, and what is the cushion you have, the backup.
Yes.
Because life is uncertain. There are so many risks you are dealing with. Your job might go, you might get sick, your company might be closed or go bankrupt. So that situation, if you have some backup, yes, then go to the market.
I was told that you can divide it into 3 things. First thing, what do you have? Second, what is your goal? And then third thing, what can you get from what you have? And are you able to achieve your goal from what you have? So that's the major questions, right? So that's what people should focus on. Let's say they're selling a property, they need to focus on how much equity do they have in that property? What are they looking to buy? And can they afford that next property with the amount of equity they have? If the answer is yes, then it's the right time. If the answer is no, then it's the wrong time. Right? So lots of buyers are waiting on the sidelines. When do you think they're gonna jump back? Because when they jump back, I know it's gonna be everyone, right? So when do you see that move? Is it when they stop rising the interest rates, or is it when they actually start decreasing the interest rates? What do you think?
I would say, the bunch of people, they come into the market when actually the interest rate starts decreasing. But the smart investor, the smart buyer, they are already in the market. Okay, there are more people who will be coming in the market when there is the actual pause of the interest rate.
I see. Right now, I mean, they did pause for a one time, but they're saying they might increase it for the next time. So people are still speculating, right? Is it going to go up again? Is it not going to go up again? What's your prediction? I know no one knows the future, but what's your prediction for the rest of the year? What do you think?
I would say this time they did not pause. They just mentioned that they actually hold the hike. I would say, right? Even in the next one in October, I believe sometime in October they have a schedule, to discuss about the interest rate again. So based on the data today, I just read in the BNN, they don't have the good job market report. So that would again put further weight on the rate hold again. We never know.
Yeah.
Right. But actually, in the market, there are various factors. I saw somewhere else today. Job market is strong, right? Housing price are not gone down that much. We have seen the downfall, but not that significantly, right? Immigration is like rampant, like so many people are coming. Supply of the inventory is historically low.
Yeah.
So if you want to connect those dots, it doesn't make sense. So we don't know. That's why I think buyers are also confused. But again, whenever you can afford to buy anything, whenever you can afford to put money in your real estate portfolio.
So that's the conclusion. If you can afford it, go ahead and make the purchase. With this, we end our today's episode. Make sure to follow our channel. We'll see you